You keep on calling myself out to tell me you're sorry. I heard it 1,000 times. You always tell me you change now. Back from the outside to turn back the hourglass. Why can't you be honest? Changing your mind, wasting my time. Love ain't just a promise. Over your kind, losing my mind. Why can't you be honest?
Changing your mind, wasting my time.
Love ain't just a promise. Over your kind, losing my mind.
Not gonna lie, it feels good to be back. I can't speak, I guess. Oh, by the way, I have different screens now, so अगर कोई देख रहा है तो I don't know. इतना फायदा मेरे आसपास चीजें रखी हुई है अभी. I will start at around 6, so yeah, you have to wait for like 3 minutes. गाना चेंज करते हैं अभी के लिए तो. I do have some good songs for you guys to listen to.
Calling myself out to tell me you're sorry.
Spotify pause कर देता हूँ अभी के लिए. And let me just figure out how the fuck do I stream this thing. So yes, ठीक है, chat आ रहा है. Very good, crazy. I'll just open Doki Doki अभी. अब I guess I can do window capture. Doki Doki, okay. Properties, okay. Oh, it is working, guys. I'll just do this, I guess. Yay! फिगर आउट हो गया. लेट्स गो न्यू गेम. गाना कितना अच्छा है भाई इसका. सेटिंग्स वगैरह देख लेते हैं. टेक्स्ट स्पीड, ऑटो फॉरवर्ड टाइम. आई डोंट रियली नो व्हाट टू क्लिक. एंटर योर नेम. नाम क्या डालें अपना. मैं नाम डालूंगा अपना. नहीं, टू क्लीशे. नाम क्या डाल सकते हैं. फक इट, लाइक nahi, actually, this is better. Dum dum. Sorry, अब मैं आवाज ही निकालूंगा. I'm sorry. Hey. I seen an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. Okay. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this
मैं आवाज नहीं कर रहा. I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, dum dum.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we are a couple or something. बंदे ने पहले ही चीजें क्लियर कर दी हैं. Fine. But you did what? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their day commute. By the way, have you decided to join yet? A club? What about Doki Doki Literature Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That's not true. You told me you want to join a club this year. Maybe not. I don't know. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Okay. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Spoken like a true weeb, which I am actually. At least in the game I am. I was talking about how I am worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. Hello. And you're happy now, but I'll die. Thought of you and becoming a neat doctor बनने वाली है क्या? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. Dude, just leave me alone, please. I'll look at a few clubs if make me happy. Yeah, bhai. No promises though. Picha chodo mera. Will you at least promise me you will try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that.
Yeah.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Pathetic. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about so much about me makes me want to ease her mind and at least a little bit. Even if she doesn't exaggerate everything inside of her head. Cool. The school day is ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out on some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. यार फिर आ गई है. Sayori must have come out of the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, we can't even sit alone without people thinking that we're sad or something. So yeah, that's weird. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Also, just for the sake of it, I think the music is too loud, so I'm just gonna reduce the volume a little bit if I can. Yeah, please. Thank God. Save भी कर लेते हैं. You don't need to wait up me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come up to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm gonna join your club. Meanie. What even is that sprite by? The vice president of the literature club. Oh, of course she is. She's the vice president of the weed club. I'll just keep my laptop over here so it is easier for me to read the chats. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest. After the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president because there were basically two people making it. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. So you basically overpromised, right? See, it is not my problem, Sayori, if you overpromised anything or something to someone. It's not my problem. So yeah. Also, just for the sake of it for now, I'll just keep the chat over here somewhere. Make it a little bit big, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to YouTube, Ooh. Yeah, I guess that is fine. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcake. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She looks dumb to be that cunning, So I'm not really sure. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold up my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for a third year classes and activities. Pathetic. All of my friends will laugh at me now. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Pum. Is that a sweater or a corset? I don't know. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, glance around the room. Oh. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says, I think she's Natsuki. Sayori always says nice things about you. Of course she does. Of course she does. See, oh. Seriously, you brought a boy? Seriously, you brought a boy? Yeah, she's. I'm definitely giving her that kind of like valley girl voice. You brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Dum Dum, what a nice surprise.
Welcome to the club. I can't even make the voice, Avi. All what escaped me in this situation. I mean, don't force me, guys, to join this. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Yeah, because she is the one who fucking made this club, right? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's probably a third year. The game is baiting me to think she's not a first year basically. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then she turned back toward the other girls.
Anyway, is Natsuki always full of energy?
And that's Yuri, the smartest in the club. She's also sleeping right now. So goofy ass music. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who what the fuck is Yuri doing? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Oh yeah, she's the chick on the thumbnail, I guess. I didn't even know the names of all these chicks, so yeah, I just chose whatever came first on Google Images.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Dum Dum.
Monica smiles sweetly. What the fuck is that pose, bhai? We don't know each other well. We really talked up. This is a inter dialogue, right? So we don't know each other. Well, we really rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Of course. You always fall for the girl who is out of your league. Always. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Dum Dum. We have made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, a little too.
I keep forgetting what voice I give to. So I think the middle one is a bitch, okay? So she has that Valley Girl accent, right? Yuri is more like much calm, composed, so and a bit timid, as by the looks of it. She's like,
Then how about I make some tea as well?
so like yeah, a lower voice to her. And Monica and this girl Sayori can, I don't know, share a voice or whatever. They seem pretty normal for now at least. These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why? Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Woohoo! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! Kawaii!
I had no idea you were making so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth. It's delicious. Sayori talks her with a mouthful and has already managed to eat icing on her face. I turn to the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice his sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Ah, of course. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you know, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table and carrying a tea set, she carefully places a teacup in front of each other before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep the whole set in the classroom.
Oh, sorry. Yuri ki voice aayegi.
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true.
I don't even know if I can do all these voices with a straight face or without laughing every other 5 minutes. Or my head screaming, what the fuck are you doing? Insulted, Yuri, look away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. Chai person. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What made you consider the literature club? Sayori pestering me. Basically, I didn't have any choice, by the way. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically yeah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay, it's Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably have a board member of any of the major clubs. And the vice president is Sayori, right? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha! What is this like? This Tamanna Bhatia as... To be honest, I can start at all of the politics around the major club. Crazy. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, sorry. I was not flipping anyone. It was just something I do without actually thinking about it. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club.
It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
I mean, I guess few people from my office would really find this, very at home. I mean, I don't like literature, so I don't know. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate, right everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
So sing it and throw your hands up and say Disco Diwani. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Yeah. Dude, something is really wrong with this game. I just can't pinpoint it, but it's just, I don't know. It looks like a harem or something like that. I hope it's not that. I just saw like 98% positive reviews on Steam and I bought it.
Though I still don't really know if you can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dum Dum, what kind of things do you like to read?
Manga or How to Train Your Dragon Volume 3 is really nice. And I like to read instruction manuals that come with the gadgets that I buy. So for example, when I got this controller, I got a small instruction manual which taught me how to connect it. Yeah, instruction manuals are my thing basically. Considering how little I have read this past few, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga. That is what I said. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up, huh? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger and...
My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
You mean Harry Potter?
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly telling passionate about her reading. She seemed to reserved and she seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Bunch of weebs. Not weebs, but otaku, I guess. Otaku is the right Japanese word for nerds, right?
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements
Usually emotional as me as well. Is this basically a foreshadowing of how this game is gonna be like? Feels that way.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of
Horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was not a book but actually a paper. It was my JEE mains result, and yeah, that was the most horrific thing I ever saw. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successfully at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? Cute? No. What gives you that idea? I mean, Natsuki is probably the most closeted person that maybe she looks like someone who doesn't let on a lot, but yeah, who knows how the character will grow with the time. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You look like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give me that back.
Give that back.
Fine. Your cut clips are poems. Everything you do.
My voice keeps breaking up.
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, do you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet.
I understand on how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
So is she basically writing a diary and labeling it as a poem? I don't know.
You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing up the deepest reaches of your heart.
Then why write about it? Write something else, I guess.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Why are they talking within themselves like they don't know each other at all? Like, isn't this kind of question should be like, this detail should be very apparent to Monica if Yuri has been in this club for a while. I don't know.
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay.
I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monica.
Let's go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now
We have a new member. I think he will be pleased to get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
isn't that right, though? Is that right though? How do they know like what I am into? Like, isn't that like crazy?
Monica smiles warmly at me once.
Hold on, there's one problem.
What's that?
Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward that what's been on my mind the entire time. I've never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my chain of thought. All four stare at me with dejected eyes. Oh my god. Not the eyes. Not the eyes. Also, 1 second, like how do I capture my mouse? I'll just a moment. Capture cursor. Should this work right now? I think it should work.
I'm sorry, I thought.
Dumb. Well, yeah. It's okay. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when that is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. That is a very guy thing to say. Right. Okay. I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Huh? Yeah, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, shoot. You really did scare me for a moment.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came up to the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica, look at me once more. Dum is forward to seeing how you express yourself. Write the best possible Yeah. Can I really impress the star class Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't have mediocre writing skills in real life though. I have never shown anyone whatever with stuff that I have written, so that's mainly because I'm afraid that people will judge me because I absolutely went crap on whatever I wanted to write and I didn't think of anyone would read it. The thing is, I can give people to read it. मैं लोगों को दे सकता हूँ पढ़ने के लिए, but the whole thing is, if they don't know it is written by me, then okay, sure, read it. Doesn't matter. I already feel the same anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat. Yuri and Natsuke up their food. Hey Dum. Hey Dum. Since we are already here, do you want me to take a walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way to home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh my darling. Will I really be happy spending every day in the school literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. A dating simulator. Beta, Doki Doki. It's funny, like ऐसे लोग judge कर रहे होंगे. But as far as I know, this is basically a psychological thriller wrapped around the concept of a dating simulator. So yeah, keep in mind. I'll just need to make some of the most of my circumstances, and I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That is what I do my whole life. That's something to go by. Dum. And I guess that starts with writing me a poem tonight. Let's go. I'll write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes a poem the most.
Oh.
So who is she? Is she Sayori? She's Sayori, I guess. This is Natsuki. This is Yuri. Scars, bubbles, unending marriage, sadness. Melan- Melancholy. Melancholy. I think that is how you pronounce it. Melancholy. Rose breathe color. You know, fuck. I'm not gonna think about who's gonna like it. I'm just gonna make something the best out of these words. Okay. So. Unending. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, is it like that? Unending inferno. Tenacious milk. Tenacious. I don't know. Tears. Sweet swimsuit. Sweet dream. Incongruent heartbeat. Ahahaha. I don't know. Infinite. Memories. Crimson. Yes, crimson is always a nice word to add in your like poem, and people will think that, oh, you are such a tasteful writer. Crimson romance. Sparkle. Laugh. Pink laughter, I guess. I don't know what is a pink laughter, but I think if I ever make a song about having a crush or something, it will definitely be called pink laughter or something like that. I don't know how it came to my mind, but it's just right now, so yeah. Leave me alone. Vertigo, secretive, agonizing, extreme, misery, frightening, hopeless, music, एक्सट्रीम. ओ अच्छा, वो कूदती है जिसके लिए अच्छा है क्या? आई एम गेसिंग. मैंने क्या सिलेक्ट करा था इससे पहले वाला वर्ड? एक्सट्रीम सिलेक्ट करा था ना मैंने. एक्सट्रीम पापा एक्सट्रीम. एक्सट्रीम फिलोसफी, आई गेस. डार्क. हॉलीडे. डार्क हॉलीडे. Ocean Wrath. Oh, so basically she's a goth chick, right? The one with the purple hair. Misfortune.
Hi again, Dum Dum. Glad to see you didn't run away, honest.
Ha 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 ha. Stand straight, please, will you? Also, your skirt is flying all over the place. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Dum Dum.
You know, I have been to a lot of places in my life, but no one actually says this. Thanks for keeping your promise. No one does that.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
You know, I would actually also join the literature club if, you know. Oh,
Making you dive
ठीक है पढ़ लिया.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't even know you plan to. I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you see give me. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back onto her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Tandem is always gives us bets as long as he's having fun. He helps with the busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sorry that we are the rumors. I can't speak. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Oh, is that so? Hehe. But you are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Num can
Become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just putting me into.
Yuri even brought you something today. You know, wait, Sayori.
Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's just really nothing. What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means rescue the situation. Dude, at this point, the MC should stay away from Sayori, you know, and like I don't know, do whatever.
Hey, don't worry about it.
First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so it's a nice gesture for you to play for a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise.
It will make me happy no matter what. Isn't so?
The Bipasha biceps, lol. Hello. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright.
We'll here. You reach into the bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep you some attention, even if you don't really usually read.
And we could,
What is she implying, guys?
discuss if
You want. You know, this is the sole reason I missed out on nerds.
because I don't fucking read.
This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone is settled in. I expect Monica to kick off some schedule and activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Bye. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Of course. Manga kidhar gayi? I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Of course, she's hiding basically. I really curiously, sorry, किसी का dialogue नहीं है. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Blonde. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of cover of the book. It looks like she's some book lent to me. Oh, more than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. the music changed. Finally. I think this is Yuri's theme or something. That is what I'm guessing. Crap. I think he noticed me looking at her. He sneaks another glance at me and I me for a split second. Oh. Oops. But then only makes her hide her face deeper in the books. Sorry. I wasn't just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a little bit of this, so.
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious how would you have two copies of the same book?
Oh. Well, when I started the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two. There's something fairly obvious here that you isn't telling me, but I decided to let. Yuri, are you hitting on me? I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? You know, amazing and relatable story is something that everyone says when they recommend a book. It's crazy. All the good books are relatable to you somehow, even if you are reading Harry Potter or whatever piece of fiction. What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov, a Russian guy. There's an ominous looking symbol in the front of the cover.
alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away.
Basically, it's a girl in a high school who moves within her long lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from human experiment prison.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. But no matter what, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of
That's a spoiler!
oh, that's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so dark turn. Oh, okay, that is why for all the dark words, Yuri the character was jumping on the when I was writing my poem, basically.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of something?
So that sort of thing. No, it's not that. I'm sorry. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Also, she kind of looks like Pomino Communicate was the anime, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into all sort of things. She's so shy and repulsive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
I think that's with every person that I've met.
It's just that those kind of stories,
They're challenging you from your perspective when horrible things happen. Not because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy and they believe in. नारुतो का स्क्रिप्ट है बेसिकली है. They have their own goals, their own philosophy, and they believe in. That's Naruto summed up, guys. Believe it. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out of hair the knife for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain plans.
I am rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem where I let things like books writing with my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to them. So sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I stutter.
That's enough, Yuri. Don't overthink it. I don't think anything wrong about you and you're good to go. Yeah, don't worry. You're passionate about reading that. Yeah, least I can do is listen. Such a nice guy I am. It's a literature club after all.
That's well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Hahaha, what? पागल लड़की, अभी तूने खुद मेरे को बुक दी and now you are saying that don't read it. What the fuck? पागल बच्ची. Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just... I quickly took the book and put it into my bag. So let us just save. I feel it's fine to sit here, right? I'll slip into these next two Yuris. Ah,
Yeah.
are you sure? What even? You really apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That this the reading in company with someone.
Dude, these loner chicks, man. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe just a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yeah. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Dude, this girl is down bad. Should I assume that? I mean, yeah, like abhi tak, I think so. Sayuri is just a jumpy firework and wants to wedge herself in every conversation. We don't know a lot about Natsuki and that slant chick yet, and Yuri is like very self-aware, so much so that he overthinks stuff.
Sorry. I was just
Yuri, don't have to apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Shut up. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more in between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in, you are leaning in and everything, bro. Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Crazy. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn pages. Here. Bhai, crazy. They have built different scenes as well, or not built but drawn actually. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. What even is going on? This is so like I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book.
that way. I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb.
After it flips to her side. Crazy teamwork, guys. Crazy teamwork, guys. That's how you pick up, not pick up, but that's how you woo a girl. Yeah. But in holding it like this, we are huddled or even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Why all of my dialogues are so like weird, like
You turn the page.
sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Yeah, I was just staring at something. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. I glance over Yuri's face again, and as our eyes meet, dude, it's like I'm reading smut. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. God damn.
Oh, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Stop eyeing me like that, lady. Stop eyeing me like that. I don't even know if you guys can see my cursor right now, but yeah, I'm actually hovering it over. Oh, you can. Never mind. It's probably the least I can do.
Since you have been so patient with me.
Yeah. Sorry. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn pages. Instead, we just assume she has finished the page before I am, so it by own volition. Crazy. We continue to read first chapter in silence, and we start making out in the second chapter. Right? Shit. No, we don't. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. Dude, the main character is so like, what? Have you, Dum Dum? Have you never read a book? I think Dum Dum is a loner, I guess, or someone who doesn't even interact to women, I guess. Never mind, it's fun. My thumb gently rests, letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. God damn. The fuck? Why is my nose? Hey Yuri! This might be silly though, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah, the main character is crazy and timid all the time, cries all over the place, says sorry like 3 times in each sentence.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Yeah, just like you. It's not like you can see in your head, see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism, like saying sorry.
I see. I see.
What is up with these sprites, bro? Also, who is messaging me on WhatsApp? Come on, I'm busy right now.
Yuri remained silent for.
It wasn't a dialogue with Rudransh.
But Dum Dum, that's.
Who the fuck is? That's probably. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting whose dialogue is this.
That's probably a terrible thing that I'll have to come with.
Okay, whatever.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I was just making an observation. There is nothing to be embarrassed about it. I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Yeah. Sorry, I really didn't know where you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Like, just don't be self-conscious. Come on. I guess I more meant that like kind of cute. My guy is hitting up on a self-conscious woman.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales fear from finishing her thoughts.
Is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from her book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Now make something out of that too, my guy. Alright. I guess I'll do this. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Or what if I read it with you tonight?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
What a self-conscious and in that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It will be more fun to read without you after it picks up a bit, you know. Yeah, actually, that's a good reasoning.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of the where will I and slip it back into my bag. By the way, sorry.
By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I have never really done anything like this before. Well, now that's everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? Sorry, Sayori की आवाज क्या थी? I can't wait. Sayori just like a golem. No, Sayori की आवाज क्या थी? I can't wait. Sayori is excited na, so yeah. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral book, okay? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I don't even know what the fuck is a composition notebook. What the hell is a composition notebook anyway? Composition book. Oh, that. Basically, your school notebook is a composition notebook. That's like anticlimactic. I thought it was something cool. Also, I might have to charge this laptop because I have very jacks. Let me just go to YouTube live again and just a second guys. Yeah, it's done. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. I'm sorry for I moved the camera. I think it's fine now, yeah. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? If anyone is watching, can you just type a name? Who should I show my poem to? Or should I just pick on my own? See, I kinda wanna show it to Natsuki. No, Natsuki is a bitch. Yuri. I think the most natural choice would be Yuri if it was all happening in real life, because she is the only person. Or maybe Sayori could be a nice choice too because we are friends from before. But I must shoot the shot. I will just go for Monica straight ahead. Leader, see my poem. Yesterday she seemed really eager to read my poem and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi Dum Dum. Have a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you are new and everything, if you ever need any suggestion for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up, okay?
Alright, I keep that in mind, madam. Madam, really? Of course I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm much better off going with flow until I'm more settled then.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. What is up with like and this? Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Dum Dum. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head when I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I don't even remember what I read, what I wrote. I just selected random words which just sounded deep. And yeah, it was metaphorical, I guess. Never ending this, never ending that, this shit, that shit, bad shit, I don't know. I'm not sure why you didn't expect you go for something so deep. लड़की की आवाज़ है भाई, लड़की की आवाज़. I guess I underestimate you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I'm putting in some effort. See, that is what I do when I'm around people. Act stupid or act like you don't care. Well, that's a very bad advice, but yeah. That's not very fair. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Did I score? Writing that full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Okay, so Yuri is like all like Linkin Park. Monica is like, I don't know, basically she likes to read encyclopedias, I guess. Simple and direct words, basically. Okay, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Yeah, it's basically religion. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it by just feel, or letting deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that level. I'm just, see, my name's Dum Dum. You really expect that I'm a smart guy or whatever? Don't worry about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learning, by different new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Trying different things. Winky face. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Yeah, this is me with YouTube as well. Like, I don't have a footing set that okay, I wanna do this or that. So yeah, that's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. No shit, I don't worry about impressing people. Come on. Like, I'm the only guy in this club. I will impress everyone. This will never get to like. I'm wondering if you know my own character is like doing the same thing in front of Monica. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good either. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, read it then. Hole in ball. It couldn't have. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see.
I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas.
What the fuck is this? A noisy neighbor and angry one. Okay. I put inside for a clue. No, I can't see and see the chick.
Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
I mean, I like the idea of, looking in, looking out. But I guess, see, I'm not a reader, so I just don't judge. I don't judge. It's nice only, Monica.
So what do you think?
It's nice.
It's very freeform. It's like the way you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the person to ask for feedback.
Feedback. Also, there was no rhyming scheme, Monica.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has become pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines.
Yeah, it's like jazz.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was that inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It has been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets to fix it on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tell you
10 out of 10 wisdom drop right there, guys. It's not just even with writing poems, it's about doing anything in your life. So if you want to do something, start somewhere. To be honest, you don't have to make it perfect just because just because nature doesn't demand the starting point to be perfect, right? It's a journey ultimately. I mean, what if you have the perfect thing when you're just starting out, and it doesn't make any sense. The whole point is to get somewhere. If you're already there, then there's no point of doing it. Just a thought, random thoughts, guys.
Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Crazy. Monica तो भाई Monica is nice. भाई यूरी को दिखाता हूँ मैं अब.
As Yuri reads my poem, notice her eyes lightning. Exceptional.
What was that? Huh?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
Yuri, knock knock. Are you there? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. And I'm getting so nervous for
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Maybe not poetry, but a couple of songs, yes.
Really?
Wow, that's a big, huge compliment coming from.
Sorry, it's me. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from Yuri. That's like my first time, really. Natural, you see, like I'm a natural after all, you know. Huh? Yuri stares at me blatantly, then looks at my poem again. She's flabbergasted. Come on.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if it's breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, kind of learned to pick them on them. I think most of the noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make every style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they would fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. So 1 second. On one hand, you were like, oh, brilliant. Oh, now you are like, what, picking out stuff that I did bad? Women just decide if the poem is exceptional or not. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like she's an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them in the building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
Ah, you bet.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Thank you.
Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to
Natsuki. You don't mind. That was just, just to clear her own conscience. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love shared process behind it. Yuri smiles. Which in itself is kind of funny after all. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, thank God, choti poem likhi hai. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath of the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. What? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Okay. I'm guessing her hair is going because of that street lamp, that the one she's talking about, and she's bathing somehow underneath it. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have, which TK, the last by sickening blue, So okay, she's afraid of the future, I guess. I don't know. I didn't understand anything, Yuri, but I think it was fabulous. Good job.
I am sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. I mean, no.
What? It wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. I'm sorry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Woohoo! We have found ourselves a goth chick, guys. Also, just a minute, I'll just put this over. Oh no! this over here. Yeah, that's better. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is not being symbolically compared to the ghost.
I mean, that is what I was thinking. Lingering in the last remaining page of comfort and let go of the past. Yeah. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so dude, I don't even know what I wrote. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two more from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to give my best for you, Dum Dum. Me too.
This is a good poem, Dum Dum. Are you sure? It's the first time.
Of course. It's not that good, and I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in the spare time. Am I the kind of guy? No. I guess you're right.
But that's why it impressed me.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously or you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Oh, not to mention the fact I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise or anything, you know, until and unless I get a good book to read. See, it like I said before, Dum Dum, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for people that there's only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Oh my god, yes. No one knows, nobody will know. No one will know. How will they know? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much she means to her and all, I guess so. Yeah. And I'm not gonna people, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. I'll just put it on auto, I guess, for now. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then. Yay! Now you will read my poem too, right? Yeah, if I have to, if that's compulsory. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. What? Well, see about that. The way... Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinks in the morning, it masks my feeling like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, making me rib. What the fuck is this? Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you tasting me to? Sorry, not. It isn't tasting, guys. It is trusting. Are you trusting me to wish away on a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. It wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. This woman only wants breakfast, nothing else. And also, that looks like tasting to me. But she has it interesting. It's like if you just blur it a little bit, it looks like tasting, I guess. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer that a little bit too. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean.
I still try my best. Ah, yeah.
I didn't mean I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem or anything. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yap yap yap. Really? Yeah, yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky.
Well, then I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me a poem. Whatever it was good, and it was. The thing is, her poem, I would say the best poem, the best poem that I have read up until now is this one, just because it was easier for me to understand. But if I go, like, if I have to make a jazz music out of anything, it would have been Monica's poem, and Yuri was just like, I don't know, it was basically a pile of tears, nothing else. Monica's the best. Oh, even she agrees. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
Yeah, don't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Can't I just skip her? Like, I don't. Ew. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What do you mean, like me, lady? That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I have said it was bad.
It just didn't evoke any emotions. What do you want me to do? Write a ghazal or something? So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you wanna get smacked?
I'll smack you. I'll pass.
We'll get away. I need to show you mine.
I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I'll tear it apart if it is. It looks like a 5-year-old has written it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What about cats? Cats can hunt. Even I have a cat, and she wants to come in, I guess. You know what? I'll get my cat. Do you want to see my cat? I don't know. Or she'll just disturb the whole thing, I guess. I have things like gift cat. Yeah, let's keep on the cat for now.
Yeah, I told you. You weren't gonna like it.
Bitch, it wasn't good. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because I think it's bad. Everyone in the high school thinks that my writing was to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the problem of poems and for people to express themselves? I don't know what you are expressing there. I think, if anything, the only meaning that I can make out of that pathetic poem was that, like, organisms do what they are, or like there's a point of your existence of every organism or something. I don't know. I'm not that deep, bro. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but
It hits you hard. It hit nothing, bro. It was like if you are smoking a cardboard or something, it doesn't hit you at all. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. What, you got disheartened by watching monkeys jump and eagles flying? Like, what even? Maybe I'm just too blunt about it, or too simple-minded to understand it, but whatever. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts me more weight on the wordplay. Yeah, I guess you can be a good you can be a good lyricist for pop songs and likely a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps. Oh, wait a second, I forgot Natsuki's voice. It was like that Valley Girl thing, na?
It helps me bring out the feeling in the last line.
What was that? I don't know, man. I just wanted to give her a really annoying voice, and that is what I was gravitating towards, but then I just lost it. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from that youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with this last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take away from her. Yeah, I mean, that is what you do when you are in person or in front of anyone. Jan Chuti. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated, and it's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is Literature Club after all. I sigh. I guess whatever I was ending up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lay down on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly excited with sheets of paper sharing their perspective poems. As they read in tandem, each of their expression changed. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissed one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
I'm pretty sure none of them liked each other's poem. They were like, what the fuck shit I'm reading.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism, man?
Sorry.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
It's clearly about feeling of giving up.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come out too nice at all.
Dude, why are you even fighting with a person who doesn't speak that loudly or whatever?
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dum Dum did too. I didn't like shit. I was just playing a good boy. I'm just playing in from everyone's team. I'm new. I haven't decided who to team up with yet.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dum Dum liked my poem too.
At this point, you should realize that I'm playing from everyone's team.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri.
Dude, this bitch. What the fuck is this music? That's not all I...
You're just Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dum Dum appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Dude, I love girls fighting for me. And it has been just my first day.
I know. If I wasn't full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Guys, is everyone okay? Well, you know what?
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dum started to show up. क्या चल रहा है?
Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they noticed I was standing there.
Dum Dum, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
She started it.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have been happened in the first place. What's the point? What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have it figured out. Help me explain that to her, Dum Dum.
But wait, there's no reason we have so many deep expressive words in a language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning. In the most effectively. Avoiding them not so necessarily manually limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dum Dum?
Yeah, I mean, Natsuki or whatever you wrote was like. It was like a signboard, you know, like that's not poetry. Maybe it is, I don't know. Are signboards poetry because they are just so like self-explanatory in your face? Like, is the no smoking sign poetry for you guys? I don't know. Is it? Nat and Yuri. Well, I don't know. How did I get out of this situation in the first place? It's not like I have known anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. And do I have to choose someone right now? Okay, I can do Help Me Sayori as well. I will be honest. In this case, I think Natsuki is forcing herself and her ideology on you. And Yuri just said like it's just different types of writing. I think I'll take Yuri's side. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri was giving me that poem. She should take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's not a secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's.
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they are still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it off way too far. You start commenting about her tits and whatnot, and that's very bad. Yuri means well if you just Yuri means well, and if you just hold your just told how her feelings were felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did.
That's exactly what I did. I was hurt that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Nah. Natsuki clenches her fists. Then nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point being defiant only because she can't handle her pressure.
I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to.
Okay, bye, but hurt, bitch.
Without warning,
Natsuki snatches her own phone up for the desk and storms out. Dude, this is like how my school girls used to behave. Very relatable, I would say.
On her way out, she crumples up the poem and throws it in the trash.
Oh my god. Don't throw your poem on trash at least. Like, be respectful of that. I mean, it's art after all.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands and she stayed on her desk. I gingerly approach her in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No! Yuri. Like, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Namdam, you're too kind. I'm thankful.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that
Natsuki said about your bazookas. Oh, sorry.
About you know, I will never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea.
Good idea. Can you make tea in school? Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave.
How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to do after all. You were an awesome. In that case, we'll do something same time tomorrow and maybe friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. So okay, that's the whole premise of this game, I guess. We have to write poems for each other. I did learn a little more likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress, not to myself with newfound determination. Dude, he will fall for Sayori, I guess.
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. So you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, it's nice that I spend time with you on the Upload Club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's you were stressing it, I guess.
Hey, every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Yeah, woman fighting for me. It's high school all over again. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really needs to stop there? Dude, this guy's a pervert, I will tell you. Well, Just have to see what what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Time to write another poem. Okay, so I think I can't write anything Monica as of now because the only three people I see is the dumb chick, the goth chick, and the excited chick. Oh, and two cutlet. Okay, I'll just then. Unending beauty, peace. Oh, despise, romance, rain cloud, nibble, infinite, fireflies, kiss. Oh, these are the same words that I had before. I'll just write fluffy this time, anger, journey. I'm just chocolate melody, effluent, whatever that means, incongruent. Oh, incongruent मैंने पहले भी choose करा था. Fuck. Sugar, cool, sadness. What the fuck is a COVID? To want to have something very much that belongs to somebody else. Crazy. Basically, I can use this word for money, right? Covet. Massacre. Shame, charm, spinning, dark, summer, dark, pester. Poof. Bouncy. Imagination. Contamination, fireworks, parfait, I guess. Unrestrained, anime, judgment. I don't know what will happen right now. Another day passes and it's the time for a club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Dum Dum. Yo, Sayori, look like you are in a good mood today.
I'm just like no one. You being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get your mood. I can't speak, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I think I'm kinda hungry. Will you come over with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Completely shuts her down.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Bro doesn't want to be seen with anyone during the club period.
Why don't we take a look at your
purse, Sayori?
Huh?
Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with latch and gets it open. Then she turns up its upside down and its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she was calling me to pay for it, I guess. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair.
How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you are not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget about you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. I want breakfast. And so that leaves only one option. Dude, this guy's a fucking detective. Wow. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her body lips as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri.
Tell them to tell tell them to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Heavy words.
I didn't mean that all. I got too absorbed into my own book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the Retribution. That.
Let me find Sayori. I guess
Don't let her fool you.
Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing the club before even she told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Chana mara kya koi?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the dark. Ow. What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? Imagine you're hungry and a cookie like, what? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about your cupcakes. It wasn't totally worth seeing your reaction after all. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot
over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Your looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you just give me that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of the child and behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in his hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
He suddenly leans over down the desk and take a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you just seriously do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Monica किधर गई? Where's Monica anyway? अरे मोनिका के साथ कुछ जीवन में तनाव चल रहा था. She told us.
Have any of you read about her being too late? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. What the fuck?
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything. Monica, just club over here boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzingly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, maybe my last period was too study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard this since practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't even aware you plays music as well, Monica. I'm a fellow musician. I kind of just started recently. I wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Oh, dude, I'm speaking anything. You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dum Dum. Dude, these sprites get me all the time. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been back. Dude, this whole chick, like all these 4 chicks are like so like I don't know, like Natsuki is just like, so we don't know a lot about Natsuki except the fact that she is a simpleton and she loves to read manga. Sayori is just an enthusiastic cutlet and she likes everything. Everything that moves, Sayori will like it, and she is always hungry and she is always broke. Yuri is like a goth, but by goth I actually mean like, you know, someone who is a bit dark and likes to find meaning in stuff like that. And I would say she gives advice to people a lot. I've been practicing a whole lot lately, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining her into it anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow wears cookie, Yari is back on her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Notice Yuri is reading a different book from the one I've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Waiting for us? If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up. भाई कितनी अच्छी है भाई, कितना अच्छा इंसान है. मेरे लिए चाय बना, मेरे लिए अगर कोई चाय बनाएगा, I will be like चाय. Crazy, I'm a chai person, so that's why. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch. She retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches some electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets up the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appeared elegant, methodical. They are selling Yuri to me right now. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है, like selling the idea of dating her. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two? Where are two of you off to? We are just Yuri was going to make some tea, so
Suddenly, how we would explain to Monica, we are just filling in water pictures.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Dude, these chicks are fighting. Ding, 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 ding. It will make me mad. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you have?
What do you... Oh, but do you have anything to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve them in club activities?
Eh? Oh, dude, she's shutting everyone down. Yeah.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Dum Dum. Okay. Very quickly exit the room and I follow. Once in the hall, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri is overthinking it again.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated.
It's called being horny, Yuri. Or possessive, I would say, not horny.
What's wrong? What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you just did the right thing. I wasn't expecting, but it's also the right thing for Monica to judge. It's not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Dum Dum, how come you even... When I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. So yeah, stop overthinking, please. Nobody is perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always have to amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Stop doing that, Yuri.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
To be honest, yeah, it's kind of getting a bit get over with yourself. Get over with it, Yuri. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friends would do that? Bad friends.
Friend, you say?
He lifts her head.
Dum Dum, I really like being friends with you.
Dude, if somebody says that to me, especially a chick with that, like exactly how she looks right now, with her hands to her chest, blushing as like a tomato, it's not friends. I guess this is just an open road for the MC to do whatever he wants to. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Let me also give my water pitcher. Yeah. Hydrate.
Dum Dum, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong what? Oolong was a character in some anime, right? Oolong. I actually forgot Oolong kahan pe tha, but yeah. Oh yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri is setting up temperature on the kettle 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea of orders.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
Woohoo!
In that
case, you will be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. She's like straight up hitting on me, you know. The thing is, like, if I had the opportunity to make chai for anyone, I would make it. I think giving chai is like S tier risk. But yeah, to my surprise, she's even start humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now. That's so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more.
You're doing that right now. Like, not right now, but with every fight that you have.
Turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway.
Oh my god. This shit is getting relatable right now. Ah, that's great, Yuri. But in that case, in the relatable part, I was Yuri. I was Yuri. That just don't push yourself that much, too much.
You're always worrying about me, Namna. It's very endearing.
That's.
Yuri wasn't kidding.
I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup for each of us.
Namna, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage.
Is that so? I wonder why is that? Dude, this game doesn't stop with.
It's mostly like because of my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
yes.
Dude, someone is slapping her on the butt. Oh. I didn't say anything. I'm having terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Small chocolate from Sayori Candy. I take it and I go Yuri and then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture at the last time, each holding one half of the book.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching.
Am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Yuri was always kind of cute, but she is being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it. Dude, I want to hold a teacup and read a book like that. Is that so much to ask? Holding it like that, my hand is not holding the book. I end up in a position what makes harder to focus.
Just a second.
I hope the stream is still running, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry.
Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the wall around her becomes has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus. After all a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put my teacup between my legs and I fumble chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly get let go of my book while finishing the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure? Well,
if you don't touch it,
then it might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
my bad.
No need to apologize.
I'll hold the book. Okay.
Are you sure?
Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it from it. But as a result, my left arm is practically resting on top. Her left arm is practically resting on the leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. Oh boy, here it comes. I hold it up to Yuri, but she doesn't have to look up from the book. She simply parts her lips and says, "Yes!" Dude, I'm so happy for this guy right now. Like, great work, Mike. Great work. But that means I can stop here. I apprehensively place the second chocolate in my mouth. It's like that Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just
Yuri looks at me like, yeah.
calm down?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's, well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do.
Right? I mean, not really this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah.
Then you don't need any, and you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. Oh, situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to her book, but I can't really expression is focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri eyes meet mine.
How did I even come?
How did I look up? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Notice her chest rising and falling into the rhythm of her beats. I raise my arm. Ah! Dude, this game is like before Yuri part her lips, but it's different this time. I take a chocolate and then place it in her mouth. I feel like a hot breath on my fingers. Come on, man. Okay, everyone. Oba. Ah. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems.
Dam, you can help Yuri put away that tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks.
This spell is absolutely broken. Abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Do that. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that there is something neither of us will have the courage to clean up. अब first किसको दिखाना poem? Let's go to Yuri this time. I don't know, because she was the one who liked it the first time, right? Like, let's show it to Yuri, I guess. Let's see what you have written today. Oh? Yuri stares at the poem surprisingly first. Do you like it?
Calm down. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
I just clicked on random words like doop 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 doop.
Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe
maybe yeah, that's why. No, you did a very good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Your hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what? Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes think before she speaks, so that I offer patience to her.
Yeah, just breathing appreciated like this. I guess it probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you gonna say? Are you saying that you have never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that? Again, Yuri nods.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. Huh? Even your close friends?
I don't have any close friends.
She doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Because she doesn't have any close friends, and that close friend is probably me right now, or in making. Anyway. Do you want to share your poem with wrote today?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yuri की poem पढ़ेंगे अब हम. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was sitting bread for a guilty snack. While I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That
was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed well will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was my hungry curiosity. The raccoon an urge. Oh, this is nice. The moon increments its pleas and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the edge of my raccoon friend. Is the raccoon like sliced open or what? Like, why is the raccoon glistening in moonlight? Anyways, I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. What the fuck? The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we have gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice bread and I feel myself again. Is it about bread or you are cutting the raccoon? But I kind of get it, like so like this is basically the gist of it, right? How to understand this poem. This is the key basically. The bread was her hunger. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon was an urge, and the knife was a symptom. Yeah, you wanted to pick up the knife to cut her curiosity easily. Yeah, so am I the raccoon in your life right now, Yuri? I don't know.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about you cutting a raccoon, or sorry, cutting bread for a raccoon.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as the canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions to them.
Yeah, I take it at face value. I can never figure out what's that supposed to be. I'm a simpleton, guys. Well, I think it's something different when people can relate in their own way.
I wanted to see it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Unusual hobbies? What the fuck?
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Like eating paper? Mm-hmm. Wink wink. Do you eat paper? Or cardboard maybe?
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Oh, she likes to feed raccoons, and she wrote about it. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Flatmate. अरे एक सेकेंड 8 पे कोई आया था लुल। सब लोग चले गए होंगे जो देख रहे होंगे। इतनी बुरी किस्मत है मेरी। डू डू डू। Anyways, so why do you keep them to yourself? Because they are embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, dum dum? Well, I guess I do. I generally like just jerk off in my room or what? No, I did not say anything. I did not say anything, guys. I like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and in our
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I had learned myself to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now, but I'm glad I
रूम की वाइब से कैम अरे यार गोली मार दो मेरे को यार। क्या कलर करूं भाई मैंने तो is this still cam girl like? I guess blue shouldn't be like cam girls.
I'm glad that you are a good listener. You're good at listening to a lot of things, writing and listening. There really aren't many people like you.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
I like how feel. I never thought.
Oh, by the way, ये कोई hentai वाला game नहीं है लक्षित. Also welcome to the stream. This is more like it is मतलब मैंने ऊपर लिखा भी है psychological thriller है ये, but शुरू में just it poses itself as like you know you want to get laid. Never knew you had a strong feminine side this strong. I support you though.
I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's yes, a really nice feeling.
भाई मैं वॉइस एक्टिंग कर रहा हूँ, करने दो मेरे को प्लीज, हंसाओ मत। मैं शुरू में भाई इतना ज़्यादा हंस रहा था।
And you are to thank for that. It's nothing really.
Yuri smiled sincerely at me. Not for a moment her timidness seems to disappear. अब किसको दिखाई जाए पोएम? लक्षित तू बता किसको दिखाए, किसका नाम बेटर लग रहा है तेरे को? मोनिका को दिखाता है। यस
Hi again.
I can't wait.
How's the writing going?
Oh, all right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Somebody soon will make a masterpiece. इसको पसंद नहीं है basically. I wouldn't count on that. You never know.
You want to share what you wrote today? हाँ भाई, इसकी पोएम पढ़ते हैं भाई, कुछ तो जकास लिखी होगी इसने. All right. It feels like you're the only one comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. I just wondering, but have you been finding an inspiration in Yuri's writing style? हाँ, अब इनको लग रहा है कि मैं यूरी का राइटिंग स्टाइल यूज कर रहा हूँ. Well, weird. I guess so. You can't deny that he's talented. क्या तो भाई इधर है क्या, ये भी पता नहीं. I think her poems are most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, there's a turn on her head. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
You know what goes in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just mean she was a little bit keep so much to herself, but still defending like her.
Yeah, एक तो भाई ये बात बात पे टेढ़ी हो जाती है भाई, तब फनी लगता है ना. You must be pretty into her. Oh, eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she all. Dude, ये लड़कियां आपस में इतना ज़्यादा sabotage कर रही है ना अभी वो एक दूसरे को. Man, जो like crazy. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh, fictional boyfriend is. It's just a hunch, but well, there's anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. However, too. All right, let's take a look. ओ भाई इसके पोएम का नाम सेव मी है भाई. ये याद ये करने वाली है खुद को, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. The colors they won't stop, bright beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The voice it won't stop, violent, creating wave fronts, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Is she load me? Load me? Load you into what? Are you a bullet or something? What the fuck did she? It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you have like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind. मुझे लगा वो बुला रहा है मेरे को. It's just a kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my spec on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines make me feel like they are to speak the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell about it though. Also save कर लेता हूँ मैं. I guess this is the last day जो मैं like game के हिसाब से I think it's a nice good point to stop.
A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing our tip of the day. Sometimes you will find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Okay. You'll never know when you might change your mind or when someone unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Or what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who would show Ooh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Doesn't mean better than yesterday's. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, Well, I'm not very. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that actually how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know if the kinds of writing are in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try give it some thought? Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really see what's happening in your mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess it's like happy poems. Wait, something like I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Wabi sabi? I don't know. Bittersweet. Oh, bittersweet, of course. Yeah, I like the things when they're happy and sad at the end. Happy and sad. I can't see like something sad, Sayuri. Well, I'm happy the most, but sometimes when I'm rain cloud over here. और तो ठीक है पिछले दिन हमको like kind of I mean Monica opened us and told me that her life is going a little bit in a funny way. Not funny actually, in a sad way. I wonder who will open up today. I mean, Yuri opened up today, right? Yuri told something about, and also like, amazing, nice and happy and was sad and I find it poetic. Is it? Let me just read your poem. Should I write? You can read my poem now, okay? Please. Bottles. A pop of my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together in a bundle of kittens. Kittens? I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels like a certain way. Band ki इतनी लंबी लिखी है भाई. My collection makes a lot of friends, each bottle starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come back. My friends, they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them. Oh, this is actually a good poem. I know a bottle, but every time I let one go, it shattered against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. Dude, this is the best one जो अभी तक मैंने पढ़ी है. Hands down, this is the best one. Holy crap. Yeah, this is the best one. Dude, I should have write that down. It was really good. Like, it's like your friends, once you start helping them, then they take you for granted and they just do that. Sayo, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but it literally wrote the best poem ever. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is that it came out good, and you should be proud of it. You should be more than proud of it. It was a really good poem, Sayuri. It's like, oh, I really like it was a good poem. Oh, thanks. Oh, we are welcome. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings and a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You never get pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Cyrus always had a bad of getting obsessed with something before dropping. I wonder if this is the one of those times, but seeing this passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Nice. ठीक है नात्सुकी आजा गिटकी. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say that. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, that isn't a train wreck. I'll take as a win. And I get that feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you?
Wait, maybe there's a that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's sometimes tells me that Nasa, you completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you have been friends with her for so long that you might be on the same wavelength. Could be. तो बाहर चिल्ला रहा है करके. But you never really struck me as a type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, I can say Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That wasn't necessary. But to think of it, if I weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that each take care of each other in their own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the fuck is this? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. This isn't even a poem, it's more like Dear Diary. I don't like Amy. Amy loves spiders. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me back to a nurse. I don't want to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Bad. Amy has friends. Amy has a lot of friends. She always talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she keeps going. It's gross. The way break up without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This is the worst poem that I've ever read. It's bad. It's simply atrociously bad. You should. Explain the so simple analogy. She's talking about Yuri, I guess. Yeah, she's talking about Yuri, or maybe a lot of friends. I don't know. Maybe like it could be me, Monica as well. Of course, it isn't about how everyone thinks. That's the thing. I wrote it so easily to relate it to this. So I think this poem really feels like it is written about someone among these four girls, and if I have to pick it, it would be, I don't know. See the spiders. While a spider's metaphor actually reminds me that maybe she's talking about Yuri, because she's dark and everything, and they also had a small fight together, right? It could be that. Dude, this game is getting a little bit more, I would say it is ramping up the creepiness or the seriousness of whatever is going on over here. It's just more than trying to get a girlfriend now. Something that you have been afraid if people find out makes fun of you is less than you, but that makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as not hurting anyone and not happy? I think people really need to learn respect. That's funny. Yuri wrote about someone similar today. Oh, did you say Yuri? Yeah, it's definitely about Yuri. Now it is proven. She said her poem was about unusual hobby of her. I don't really get it, but she really seen something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, she wrote this about Yuri. Well, Yuri's pretty weird, I wouldn't doubt. She has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her on anything. Not so yes, trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels engaged. I mean, there's always people insecure, and Yuri made me feel yesterday. तो तूने Yuri के ऊपर such a kid. But she likes learn and listen well. I would say so. Even with writing styles, I'm sure she really appreciates the message in your poems.
It's what I do after all. I do not like unless it's a good from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I would like to write down the feel. Remember that. I'm not gonna write a good one to do it.
Okay, everyone.
अभी ऐसे कर देगी देखना. नहीं करा. Just wait for it. Okay, is it about the festival? Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just few days. We'll just embarrass ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's concern of mine as well. I don't really. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need so much more decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the festival. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we are gonna be having a poetry performance. Each one of us. Oh, but the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up recite poems too. Sayori is putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey. Harry has been coloring a poster. Hold up to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining, guys, no, Sayori. I understand where you are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. I have a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud. People, I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only one possible member of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons where we all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling as you got in the first place. I know you do. ठीक है. Enough with the dialogues, come on. Then I'm gonna do it. Natsuki and Yuki remain silent. ठीक है भाई, चला जाएगा. I agree. I don't think it's too much of a task. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying too hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks to Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejected glances and faces. You're the best. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. Bro, anyways. एक सेकंड बट बोला उसने ब्रो बोला. I skipped it. Anyway. Let's move on to the main event of the poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off help with feeling a little bit more confident. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips to her notebook and she has a mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Podium is the way they fly. Monica begins to recite a poem. Her clear to more than. Everyone smiles. Harry looks amazed. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you. Mm, 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 mm. I'll go next. Yuri clutches sheet of the paper and stand up, keeping the head of the down on the podium. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Bhai Sahab. Yuri's voice shakes and starts the poem, and Yuri reads the first couple of lines. Her voice changes. It's almost like it happened during Yugi absorbed into books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, if the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri escapes concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality as if she's bewildered. He goes, it's up to me to save the situation. I'm first to start applauding. Everyone joined. But it was caught off so good with so much forgotten as we had. Damn. Sleeper build. Yuri was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay. I guess I'm next then. It's one called My Meadow. Try not to think. I see. Okay then. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. Okay. Maybe it's what Sayori and poems. It's like to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Woohoo! Yeah, nicely Sayori atmosphere. I don't understand. In other words, I've been poems of you where your gentle delivery work as well. There was a little bit of oomph behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well sweet. I don't think I just embarrassed anyone. We don't have much time before the festival, you do know. Okay. I don't make much before I go down. Natsuki ki bari aa gayi bhai. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. Despite one, I'm sorry. I think I should save now. For some reason. Yeah. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me like that? Because you're presenting. Anyway, Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her soul's attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused. Unenthused. While she's a little unenthused, the poem. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and the word still feels bounce up because it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. He hops back to the seat. That's one not too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. I can put a... It's just embarrassing. It's a surprise, Natsuki. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have... That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard. Make sure you pick a poem title for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of the time what you will be deciding. Jeez, I should be on the deciding stage. That's fine too. वापस से pose आ गया. Yes, no problem. Okay everyone, I think it's our time for today. Monday is a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get it through it. For the sake of the club, TK. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys don't make a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dumpling. You don't have to say whatever. Let's go already. Come on. I hope welcome Sayori once more, even though it's only been few days. A lot already have changed. But today's Sayori is a little bit quieter than now. Oh, ये कुछ शेयर करेगी अपने बारे में अब. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, oh, so Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you? Question is that I'm putting on spot here. Oh my god. What kind of question is that? There's no reason. Well, maybe, but I don't think it's not like I need you, Sayori. I can feel. If you say so. Constant trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her if I'm happy to take it from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. I'm just gonna save for now, and we're gonna get back to this point tomorrow, because it has been what, like it will be like 3 hours now, and I think we have covered quite a bit, like आज एक दिन में. So yeah, I hope everyone likes it. What the इस chat box को क्या हो गया है? I think I have to increase the font and everything for this, because this looks awful. Yeah, I will do that. But yeah, 3 people are watching, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. I mean, I had I had a lot of fun, because this is not a game that I play usually, and some and by the looks of all the reviews, it is a deep game in terms of what it talks about, at least in the second half of the game. Yeah, let's see how the story unfolds, and I hope you have a great Wednesday tomorrow. I will having कल ऑफिस जाना है मुझे. So yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.